Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a grayscale panda polka dot card. So I'm going to be coloring all of this in with different shades of gray, and then I use a little bit of white and a little bit of black in this card as well, but other than that it's pretty much all gray, which I think is really cool that you can achieve different shaded areas and make it look dimensional even with just a limited color palette. So today I'm going to be using only alcohol biennial markers, and you can kind of see the cap, number, and letters, so hopefully you can follow along with the coloring. The Panda stamp that I used for this card was part of a set of stamps, and if you're interested as to what that stamp set looks like, I'll link a video down below where I show the whole thing. So here I'm going to go in with my paint pen, which that's the Polka paint pen brand, and then we're going to start on our background already, and this is going to be where we get to start on our polka dots. So I'm using Memento dye-based ink today, so it's not going to be the smoothest for blending, but it worked fine. So I'm going to take a sponge applicator, and you can see these little yellowish circles that I have on here, and that is because I hole punched out quite a few circles and used some washi tape to keep them down to my page, and I'm using it almost as a polka dot resist, I guess you could call it, but basically if you had a polka dot stencil that would work great for this card, but I didn't have one, so I still wanted no ink to be where those circle polka dots would be. So I just stuck those down, and now I'm going to start ink blending, and you can see it looks a little rough and streaky when I start, but I think towards the end, because it's dye-based ink, it sort of blended, it kind of softened the look a little bit. And here's the great reveal where we peel off those polka dots, and you can see the beautifully crisp white polka dots. So at this point, there's our center panda panel, and I'm going to rub the same color of ink along the edge of this piece of paper. Then I sort of took the edge of that dewdrop shape ink pad, and I started almost using that triangular little tip to create little, I guess, triangular little indents on the page, and I thought that that added some really nice texture to the edge. So now I'm also going to rub that same gray ink color along the edge of our card front. With the same gray ink, I just decided to darken up the edge a little bit more. Now I have a piece of black cardstock that's slightly larger than the piece of our front panda panel, and then I also cut out a card base out of black paper so that it would be slightly larger than our front polka dot panel. So now I'm going to be sticking it down using these paper mounting squares, and I just bought these from Hobby Lobby, so they're just sort of an adhesive square. Instead of using liquid glue, I decided to use that today, and I just stuck both of them down to each other, and I didn't use any foam tape for this card. I thought it looked nice just flat, and I really liked the way this card ended up looking. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.